right, here we are at the all-scale fun fly, August the 2nd, let's make that 2013, and I'm going to give you just a walk down the flight line here and look at some of the aircraft that have come out today. So we'll just do kind of a slow walk down, and I see here's Rourke talking away, some good info. Over on the bench you can see my FMS P51, one gear down, and coming on across here we got Johnny's Warthog, and looks like an F-14 and a couple of other nice looking PDFs. And we'll kind of pan over here, and we have one of our squadron members, Evelyn. Call sign is Baby GB. And we'll pan over here and get some of the other aircraft as we kind of get the move here. Oh, we must do a pan over here and get a picture of Molly. Molly, girl. Go over to Evelyn. I want to get your picture. This is Mistress Molly. And Mistress Molly is the Apollo Field mascot. And she's wearing her new little camouflage sweater, and looks like she's going to lie down and get a little bit of sun. So we'll continue on down the flight line and check out some more of these good-looking aircraft. Okay, in the background here, I can see Corey Dale's P51, and his call sign Scaledale, and next to it, another one of Corey's good-looking aircraft, an AT-6 Texan. And I'm going to pan forward here and get a shot of Scott Ramirez's beautiful modified aircraft. I'm not sure what this is. Scott, what is this plane here that's in a white? I want to tell the people. Can't quite hear that. It's a Commonwealth Kangaroo. I think Scott started with a P51 and with a lot of modification has made it look like a kangaroo. Out in front, good-looking Japanese aircraft. And again, I'm a little bad on my aircraft recognition, but behind that is another P51 modified, and I do know that this is a Cavalier. So Scott is a master at the modification and taking a basic airplane and reworking it to a whole nother airframe. So anyway, let's continue on down the flight line and check out some of these. This looks like a Cessna 182, and behind a Piper Cub. Oh, and here we have a nice little small scale Feischler Storch, and I don't know what this aircraft here in the front is, but it's an interesting plane with some very long wings. Anyway, let's continue on down. I want to show you this giant scale Grasshopper. Now this is a magnificent airplane, and you can get some idea as the pilots walk around moving the aircraft, just the scale and size of this thing. In fact, it's so large here that it looks like a guy who's got his engine running on a Pawnee. He needed a little bit more space to taxi out for a flight. All right, he's getting his radio, and there he goes. He's taxiing out, and have a good flight, sir. All right, we're going to pan over here now, and I'm seeing a good-looking Fly Eastern Airlines DC-3, and this one has got gas motors, and that is some good-looking aircraft. You don't see those too often. Oh, and here is another giant scale. I'm going to guess that this might be a PT-17, but it's got a different kind of a nose cowl, so this is probably not a PT-17, but it is a beautiful giant scale, and the pilot is magnificent in it. And we just kind of do a walk around here.
Right now, we've had no.
Is that a pretty airplane, or is that a pretty airplane? Magnificent. Over here behind me is a Hangar 9 Hun Hunter, and this one is configured for electric motor, and it's got a couple of really very large, in fact it's 3 batteries. He's running 2 very large, I don't know how many cells those are, and then he's running another 6,500 milliamp battery back here, so he's running a lot of power to fly this airplane. But it's a beautiful plane, and you know, I'd love to see that one fly. Anyway, let's walk out of the group of planes here now, and I'm going to kind of pan around. There's not much else down the end of the ramp, so I'm going to kind of go out and walk on back here as we're going back to get another view of all the aircraft here on the flight line. And oh, what do we got over here to my right? All right, the Apollo Field, world famous award-winning Apollo Field Warbird Squadron we have a new banner, and the first time we've shown this banner, and kind of proud of it. And we'll be showing that off at some of the events that we'll be taking part in. I know we're planning on going to the Prado Air Park Big Jolt event in November, and where we're going to be able to see our good friend Sam Wright, who's also a member of our Warbird Squadron. And it'll be fun to say hi to Sam and maybe get a couple of flights in with him. Anyway, we're going to pan back over here and get a kind of a look-see at the crowd, and I think a good turnout. Was kind of hoping that we would have more Warbirds, and especially the B-17 part of our squadron, but evidently some of our flyers had some other commitments, and maybe they were on leave or whatever, but we weren't able to get as many in the air today as we would have hoped. So we're gonna come on back here and take a look.
CA again.
You sure may. I'm taking a video, but you're welcome to my CA. Do you know where it is?
No.
Right, it's probably, you see my red toolkit? It's probably right there in a bag. I'm gonna go over here and say hi to a couple of our members. Hi, Evelyn. This is Evelyn. She's call sign Baby GB. She's one of our youngest flyers, along with Sam Cordell, who's also 14. And unfortunately, Sam couldn't make it today. And then here we have Scott, who's our master builder with those beautiful modified aircraft. And next to him is Don, call sign Wingnut. Don is a retired firefighter, and we're glad he doesn't have to put out any fires here at the field. So anyway, good to see you guys. And Scott, we've got to get your call sign and your shirt, and we're working on it. Okay, so anyway, we're going to do some more panning around to show you some more of the crowd, and we'll go on down here and kind of finish the walk, see if we can pick up any more aircraft that are maybe part of the squadron. But unfortunately, I don't see too many more flyers. But we'll go on down here, and I'm going to let you take a look at a gorgeous FW. This is the G model, Gustav? The D model. This is the Dora. This is the FW-190 Dora, and this is definitely a giant scale aircraft. A beautiful plane, and I wish I'd been able to get some video of it flying, but it just flies fantastic. And unfortunately, not unfortunately I guess, it has its two-bladed flying prop, but the display prop that the pilot puts on it is a magnificent thing, and I imagine he has that back in the car, right? Oh, he has it over here. I'm going to see if the pilot can bring the prop over here and just give you some idea of a piece of workmanship, and the fact that it looks exactly like the real thing. In fact, I'm going to let him hold it up in front so you can kind of see the effect that a three-bladed prop. Isn't that a work of art? Anyway, you guys that like to build warbirds, I'm sure that's going to make you real jealous. So anyway,
the appropriate size.
it is definitely, it's a scale that you obviously, and I understand that he actually you made molds on that and fabricated that, and that is definitely a true craftsman and a great builder, and he's showing it off in this magnificent looking FW190D model. Anyway, I said that right, and thank you for the interview, and we'll be talking to you. See you soon. Here we're going to pan on down and catch out a few more of the planes. There's our good friend Phil with some of his EDF jets, and he's discussing some of the aircraft with some of the spectators. And we'll pan on down here, and looks like they're getting ready with some food. And unfortunately today, I don't know, the charging station wasn't working, so all of the electric pilots are having to charge their batteries from the car batteries. And I think that's the kind of what I'm going to end up doing. So I'm going to kind of do a quick pan back now and give you a long shot of the crowd that showed up today. And that's it for now, and we're going to say goodbye from Apollo Field in Van Nuys, California. And the all-scale Fun Fly event is in great progress, and I'm looking forward to some more flying today. So keep the dirty side down and the sunny side up, and we'll see you later.